Hello, everyone. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. It's been a while since I've recorded a World of Dreams episode. A lot has changed. Not really. I just moved from Streamlabs to OBS, so hopefully my mic sounds a bit better. Imagine if I was recording this on my bad mic. Ha ha ha. Am I? I can gladly say that I am not recording on my bad microphone. In the last episode, we baked cupcakes. Sayori came over early to bug me and Monica. We told Michi that we had feelings for Monica. And that's really it. I'm gonna stop talking, and we're gonna get right back into Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. I am so fucking excited. It's been well over a month. Bye, Natsuki! Have you been taking lessons from Sayori? Perhaps she is learning from the master. Has she? Oh, Natsuki-sensei. I bow low. Just get back to work, slave. 20 seconds in, I'm already getting called a slave. Love it. Yes, master. Oh, yes, man. I don't know what Igor sounds like. I do my best Igor impression, hunching over and swinging my left arm wildly as it hung limp. All the girls laugh at this. Ah, ha, ha. Okay, now we should get back to work. We all get back to work, but the mood feels a bit lighter than before. Sayori begins humming softly as she finishes mixing. Alright, now the recipe says to fill the cupcake batter about 3/4 full. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit, even though I don't want to. Sayori begins putting paper baking cups into the pan. Before you get started on that, we're going to color the batter a few different colors. Could you grab a few bowls? I grab a few from the cabinets and spread them across the table. Natsuki begins pouring some of the batter into each bowls and places one of the bottles of food coloring next to the bowls. Okay, a few drops in each should do it. We don't want to make the batter too thin. You know what? Here. Oh, you know what? Here, watch this. She gives each bowl of batter about 5 or 6 drops each. Now mix that until it's all blended. Sayori and I begin mixing the food coloring into the batter. Natsuki does the same, and 10 minutes later we have multiple colors of batter. Now we just begin filling the trays with the batter. How many times are we going to say batter? Could you do that, Ryan? I'm not good at that math or pouring. I'm not good at it either. We're both useless here. Just eating, eh? Oof. Oof. I repeat this to Sayori with a grin. Meanies. Never change, you bundle of sunshine. I begin filling the first baking cup with water. Hey Natsuki, think this will be enough? She comes over and looks at the amount in the cup. Yeah, that looks good, but you're slow. I'm on my 7th one. Do try to keep up, commoner. Oh ho ho ho! Oh, that's... Whoops. That's sick. Did she just do what I think she just did? I look at her tray and see that she is on her 7th cup. Give me a break. I continue spooning out the rest of the batter, and at one point switch with Sayori who carefully tries to copy the amounts I put in. The moment we're done with one platter, Natsuki puts them into the warming oven. When Sayori and I finish, I see that there's some leftover batter. Natsuki, got any extra trays? Yeah, I have a small 6-cup tray. Why? Give it here. Sure. She hands me one, and I begin adding the remaining batter into them, but making them multicolored, layered cakes. Oh. I quickly put them into the oven. Whoa, you actually get baking. Oh? Well, what do you mean? The baking is only a portion of the fun. Presentation, That's where you can have the most fun. I agree with that. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. True as fuck. I guess that's true. Damn right it's true. Hey Natsuki, does this taste okay? Oh hi Monica. I'm just completely blanked out and I didn't even notice you. Monica walks over with a bowl of frosting. Natsuki samples it. It could use a bit more sugar. I know what the recipe says, but I always add a bit more sugar. 1 more tablespoon should be fine. Quick road to diabetes, love it. Got it. Monica heads back to the other side of the counter and makes the adjustments. Hey, do you mind if I work on finishing the banner from yesterday? Yeah, go for it. This next part should be easy. I'll go help. Sayori and Yuri head into the living room, leaving me with Monica and Natsuki. Natsuki heads over to the bowl of frosting and tastes it again. Great! You actually got it down, Prez. Glad to hear it. The oven makes a ding noise. Oh, that means the oven's ready. Natsuki grabs the last of the trays and puts them in the oven and closes it, setting a timer. Awkward. I scratch the back of my neck nervously. Hey Natsuki, do you think we overestimated how much time we're gonna need today? With all the help I'll be getting and the batches being pretty much done. Oh, okay. We might be done earlier than I thought. Although with Yuri and Sayori finishing up the stuff from yesterday, it might be a bit longer. It shouldn't take them too long, I think. Monica goes to check on the other two in the living room. I mean, all they're doing is sketching out the words right now, and then I imagine they're just gonna paint them in. Shouldn't take too long. Monica turns to me. Do you think we should do those sandwiches after this? Nah, let's wait until later. The fresher, the better. True. As Monica and I are talking, I notice Natsuki looking between us. Uh-oh. Okay. There's a few things. She can either know what we... like, the secret. Because, like, a little secret for you guys. Like, all the past Doki Doki episodes, like the past 3 or 4, like they were edited so close together. So like, say I did not edit them as close together as I did, I probably wouldn't, like, I'd probably be so confused. But she might know what's going on. Like, she might pull a Yuri and be like, are you lying to me? She could be jealous as fuck. Or she could be wondering what the fuck is going on between me and Monica. All reasonable assumptions. She opens her mouth, then closes it. Then, as if settling herself, she speaks up. Hey, can I ask you two something? Oh boy, please don't be about my cover story. No, she's definitely gonna ask if we're dating. Natsuki, I feel like Natsuki would be way more upfront. Sure, what's on your mind? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Sunday, perfect. Are you and Ryan secretly, dating? Oh wait, I didn't think about that. As soon as like the sad music came on, for my brain for a split second was like, what? Why is this music coming on? She didn't ask about. Oh, I bet we'd be able to hear a pin drop if the music was off. What gives you that idea? Oh, come on! It's pretty obvious. You guys always have those talks with each other, and you always look so serious. Plus, don't think I haven't noticed the looks you're giving him, Monica. I'm not stupid. I never said you were. Well, good, because I'm not. And besides, with what's going on with Ryan and Michi, how would it even work? What if Ryan disappears? She's asking good questions. She's asking good questions. Yeah. She's asking good questions, but at the same time, stop asking good questions, Natsuki. Stop. This isn't good. She's gonna figure everything out. Look. It's a lot more complicated than that. How? How could it be more complicated? I'm pretty sure she's getting close to figuring it out. You're not helping! Jeez. Sorry. You do know Sayori has a thing for Miji, don't you? Yeah, I figured that out a while ago. Hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought this up. No, you're right. I mean, I do have a crush on Ryan. I've told him that. But I know that there's a chance he'll disappear. Yeah, I'll drop the subject for now. I'm gonna go check on the others. Fucking swift bitch causes chaos and leaves. I like it. She walks past us and into the living room. That was close. Too close. We might have to spill the beans later. I'll go check on the others. Okay. I head over to where Natsuki is. Yuri and Natsuki are still tracing the words onto the banners. Yuri notices us and comes over. We should be done here relatively shortly. How are things in there? We just put the cupcakes in the oven. Oh, yay! I can smell it from here. Good. Natsuki looks at me. While we're waiting, let's get some color in the icing. We head back into the kitchen and I grab more bowls for the frosting. Just like with the batter, Natsuki, Monica, and I make multicolored frosting. Then, Natsuki shows us how to put them in frosting bags. The three of us then sit at the table in awkward silence falling. We sit like that for a while. Finally, Natsuki speaks up. Monica? Ryan? Yes? What is it? Listen, I'm sorry about earlier. I didn't mean to make you guys uncomfortable. I guess this week has been a bit unusual for me. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's been that way for all of us. It's alright. We're not upset or anything. Well, that's good. More silence falls. Monica then gives me a look like she knows what to say to cheer Natsuki up. Wait, what? Like, she knows what to say to cheer Natsuki up, and I'm right. Oh, okay. Natsuki, I've been wondering if I haven't read in a while. I need to get back into the habit. Natsuki, I've been wondering, is it okay if I read Parfait Girls? That's right, because Yuri read Parfait Girls, and then Monica was like, maybe I'll read too. Huh? Why wouldn't it be? On Friday, I couldn't help but overhear how important it is to you. You heard that, huh? Yeah, I'm sorry. No, don't be sorry. My mom was the best mangaka ever. I'm sure she'd love it if you read her story. You think so? Of course. All us mangaka dream about our work being read. I still don't know if it's really pronounced mangaka, but that's what I'm sticking with. So don't feel sorry for me and read it. Of course. Thanks, Natsuki. I give Monica a subtle nod. Just as we're finishing up, Sayori and Yuri come back in. Oh! Sayori heads to the ovens and opens one of them a crack. A sweet scent permeates the air. Yummy! Wipe your mouth. The girls chuckle as Sayori wipes her mouth with her sleeve. Sorry. She closes the oven. How'd the banners turn out? They turned out really well. Sayori's an exceptional artist. That's not true. Your drawings are amazing. I was only able to draw them because of your talent. Well, Thank you for saying so. It should be dry by tomorrow, right? I believe so. Monica, Ryan, I hope I'm not imposing to ask you to carry all of these to school tomorrow. Not at all. Glad to help. I can help too. You are not carrying the food. I chuckle as I repeat this to Sayori. Meanie. The timer goes off. Natsuki begins checking on the cupcakes using the old toothpick trick on all the cupcakes. The rest of us wait for the verdict. After a while, she turns and smiles. It turns out perfectly. Miji, your family's oven sure is great. Good to know. How long do they need to cool? I'll let you know. It shouldn't be too long though. But let me show you guys something cool. Natsuki grabs her bag and pulls out a small bag full of nozzles. Check these out. We all gather around her. Aren't those used for decorating cakes with special designs? That's right. With these, we can make different designs and decorate the cupcakes however we want. This one can even make flowers, although we probably won't be doing that this time around. How come? Yeah, that looked really cute. Well, I would do them, but the cupcakes are a bit small for flowers. I use this one for when I make small cakes. Fair enough. Natsuki checks on the cupcakes again, and the rest of us look at the many different nozzles. Yeah. I think we can begin decorating now. Just let me bring them all out. Natsuki begins to take the cupcakes out of their trays, setting them on the counter. Damn, don't those look great? Yeah, they sure do. So what's your plan for the frosting? Well, now is when we can get really creative. Watch and learn, peasants. She grabs one of the nozzles and attaches the tip to the blue frosting bag. Walking over to the cupcake, she puts one aside and begins squeezing the frosting bag slowly. Damn, she's definitely got plenty of practice in. Her hands move quickly around the cupcakes, starting at the edge and spiraling into the center. Spiraling. She quickly adds some sprinkles too. See that? And that's not even the most creative we can get here. So everyone, take 10 cupcakes and let's get started. We begin the decorating. Sayori really gets into it, trying very hard to be careful. Yuri designs what are, in my opinion, quite fancy frosting designs. Monika's own designs are also quite beautiful. Natsuki, by virtue of experience, is not only faster than us, but also can keep up style-wise. Stelly? Yep, Stelly. I work on the multicolored cupcakes, trying to keep up with the others. We finish, and I look around the room. The kitchen is a mess. The girls begin gathering the cupcakes, putting them on trays, and covering them in foil. Meanwhile, I grab a clean kitchen sponge and begin cleaning off the counters. The girls soon come to help by sweeping and washing the cooking utensils and bowls. Soon, the kitchen's completely spotless and all the dirty dishes are washed and drying. I look over at the kitchen clock after we're done. Just past 12 in the afternoon? I turn to Natsuki. So, is there anything else we should be doing? Honestly, we finished a lot faster than I expected. I was expecting this to take all afternoon. Natsuki's stomach chooses that moment to interrupt with a hungry growl. I smile and stretch. Think it's about time to use that money your parents gave us? Yeah, I think it is. Good. Ahem. Okay, everyone. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. Who wants to go out for a bite? For a bit. My treat. Are you sure about that? You already spent so much on us already. It's alright. Besides, we've only spent time doing club-related things. I think we should take advantage of the great weather today. You can leave your heavy stuff here. I can't be out that long. I need to be home by 7 at least. Dad doesn't like it when our place is empty. Don't worry, we'll be back here way before that. I just thought we'd spend a few hours out together. I mean, we didn't see much of that mall, and I haven't seen too much of the city. Then let's go get some food. As we head out to the entrance to get our shoes on, Monica comes up to me. Thank you, Ryan. Not a problem. As the five of us get our shoes on, I chuckle and decide to tease them all. I open the door and smile wearily. Alright then, let the multiple date of all dates begin. Their reactions to my teasing are about what I expect from them. The date, you pervert! I'm just teasing. As I turn away, I hear Natsuki whisper something. Seriously, what do you see in this guy? A lot. Aww. So where are we going? Well, I did promise I'd treat you all yesterday, and Miji mentioned a few restaurants at the mall on Friday. How about it? Are any of them any good? Let me think. Earth the lame brains, I already asked you a question. Where are we going? Somewhere in the mall, like I said. Psh, you would think of that. There's nothing wrong with that. Did you have any particular place in mind? Miji? Still thinking, but there are plenty on the second floor. Why don't... Fuck! Heavy fingers. Why don't we just see what suits our fancy when we get there? With that, we begin heading towards the urban areas. I try and keep the conversation going as we reach the first street. Monica, you mentioned karaoke earlier for a club party. What's this about karaoke? Monica tells the other girls what she wants to do for a party. I notice that Yuri doesn't look quite as enthused about the idea. Dressing up and singing? Is that required? No, I won't make you do it if you don't want to. Come on, Yuri's got him with the fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter, Mars. Copyright. No, I won't make you do it if you don't want to. Aww, but that's what Halloween's all about. Karaoke? Oh, dressing up, never mind. I see a telltale look in Yuri's eyes. I wonder if she's going to explain the actual origins. Oh god. Actually, Sayori, that's not quite accurate. Halloween is the modern name for All Hallows Eve, the day before All Hallows Day, a Christian holiday. It's a Christian holiday? Well, let me see if I can put this simply. All Hallows Eve was actually the first day of All Hallow Tide, a 3-day period where the dead were remembered and prayed for. It originated back in Europe, and the current date was established. I fucking hate my thumbs. It was established under Pope Gregory III. So it's kind of like how Christmas started, a religious holiday that became secular. In that sense, yes. So how do you celebrate it? Well, I've actually never really celebrated it in the traditional sense. Normally, I spend the day reading, although I notice a look I haven't seen in Yuri's eyes before, almost as if she's grieving. Sayori notices this. That sounds relaxing. It is, even more so in front of the false fireplace heater I purchased. Fair enough, mate. Fireplace heater? What's that? It's a heater that resembles a fireplace with a false fire burning in it. I pull that out along with the Kautsu every winter. Both help me whenever I'm reading during the colder months. Okay, now that's pretty sweet. I'd love to see that sometime. Yuri pales a bit. I clear my throat. Come on, it's kind of rude to invite yourself over to someone's place. Come on, it's not like I'm going to spend the night anywhere or anything. I was just curious. Well, perhaps one day, yes. See, Ryan? It's not a big deal. Asiki goes to join Sayori a bit ahead of us as the two begin talking. Yuri slows down and Monica and I exchange looks. We both fall into step with Yuri, Monica on her right, and me on her left. Yuri, are you okay? I'm alright. You don't seem alright. I know I'm the very last person to say this, but if you ever want to talk about what's troubling you, Monica and I are only a phone call away. Yuri looks away, then back at us. You're right. Oof. Oof. I mean, she's not wrong. She is not wrong. You two are the last ones to say such words. But, judging by the way Sayori defended your actions, I am sure there is a reasonable explanation for you two to hide the truth. Yeah, it's, shall we say, life-changing? So you've implied. And as much as I want to tell you, I don't like being the only one sharing. Yeah, it's fair. Would you prefer if we exchanged them at the same time? Not just the three of us, but among the group. I already know it's gonna be like, you're okay? I'm afraid of Halloween. Oh. Well. Yeah, your life is a lie. Yuri walked in silence for a bit, thinking. I don't know, maybe. We'll share our secret first after the festival. I would like that, thank you. It's only fair, right? Ooh, yes. And just like that, her spirits seemed to lift. We arrive at the street we were at Friday night. Alright, so I did say I was going to make this an hour-long episode. Probably didn't reach an hour. Probably reached like 40 minutes. I am going to end this episode here, though. That will do it for this episode of Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1. I wanted to make this a little bit more of a longer episode. Like, the whole visual novel part of it, like the actual game, probably was like 30 minutes. But that intro at the beginning was very long. I just wanted to talk about that post from the developer. I promise you that the next two videos will not be DDLC World will not be Doki Doki World of Dreams. But what happened this episode? Natsuki asked me and Monica if we were secretly dating, said what happens if I just magically disappeared? Which, I mean, hell, that's a good fucking question to ask. Well, she didn't ask what happened. She said, like, it's possible, which she's not wrong. I mean, that's really it. We had that little talk with Yuri at the end, I guess. But yeah, that's really it. I don't know, it was really, really, really nice to get back into this game. And I hope to God I can finish this series before the end of the month. That's my goal, is to finish this series before the end of the month. Anyway, that'll do it for this video. Feel free to let me know what you guys thought about it down in the comments below. Feel free to leave a like. Feel free to subscribe. Feel free to do whatever. Also, feel free to check out my merch store down in the description. You don't have to buy anything, but I would appreciate it if you just took a look. I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have a great night, great afternoon, great evening, whatever time it is for you. The link to this mod, as always, is down in the description below, as well as my Doki Doki World of Dreams Act 1 playlist, so you can go back and check out some of the videos you might have missed. I love you all, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!